This is the view, or a view, from Le Marais, looking out down there towards Green Island. Now this is housing development. All the way down here it's housing, housing, housing. Housing right the way around, you see. But the strange thing is about this housing, it's not, as far as I understand it, it's all piecemeal development. So there wasn't a great architect or planner master plan for this, as far as I know. This is piecemeal. People have done 6 houses here, 20 houses there. They've had things here over many, I don't know how many years, 100 years it's been building up all along this coast. But the strange thing is, it looks superb. It looks like a proper little village, doesn't it? Look at it. It goes off there into the sunset. Oh, not quite sunset yet, but look at it. Look at the shapes in some of these buildings. They are really quite extraordinary, aren't they? Look. I mean, it's like a village that's been there for ages and ages. But of course, it's just a housing development. It's housing. There's virtually nothing else here. So, how could it be converted into a community? I mean, it's housing. People live here. Thousands of people must live here. But is there more needed? I mean, obviously it lacks decent shops. It's got no cinema. It's got no, all these things that make you could. I remember one election year, one of the candidates said they'd like a nightclub here. Well, it would relieve the stress from St Helier if places such as this had some of the town amenities, wouldn't they? But of course, I suppose the people here would say, well, they like a little sleepy suburb. But to me, it's a village without a soul. This is St Clement's. It looks superb, and however, I have designed a few houses here, but nothing of any. But look at, I mean, the shapes whizzing up through there. Just look at the shapes whizzing up through there. It's terrific, isn't it? Isn't it? Proper little, you know, you'd expect little old amenities, wouldn't you, there? Amenities. Amenable? What are they? What exactly are they? What do planners, they talk about amenity space. What do they actually mean? Is it just a box to sleep in? And if you're lucky, a bit of garden to play with, if you're lucky. And of course, that's another aspect about this. This is piecemeal housing development. And people have got amenity space of their own. Little gardens with walls around them. And they can sunbathe. Or they can grow potatoes. They've got a bit of space to do all that. They don't. I'm in a tower block. There's nothing wrong with that for me. I find it quite acceptable. Especially at my age, I don't want to be digging potatoes. But they're all mixed people, single people, married people, all sorts of conditions, lots of children. What's lacking here? It looks superb. So however it came about, I'm amazed that it looks as good as it does, but I wish I could understand how it came about. Is it organic development? I don't think it is, really.